Hello, everyone. Welcome to episode 0 of Dice Buddies, a game where we're playing Dungeons and Dragons currently, and some other tabletop games eventually. Um, this is just a little something before the episode starts. Um, I wanted to give some more information before I put the episode into this. Our game takes place in a world called More Umbria. It's not pulled from any other books or anything, so we're just kind of winging it, trying to have some fun. We're playing with some pretty loose rules. There's some other stuff that I'm going to incorporate in here. Two mechanics that I can think of off the bat. One that is killing stuff outside of combat is going to be a lot easier, and two is my players are going to be able to react to some stuff kind of before some things happen, particularly when it comes to smaller creatures. If they need to like squish a bug or something like that, it'll make more sense, I think, as the game plays. Anyways, thanks for coming and enjoy the episode. Hello, everyone. Welcome to our episode 0 of. We're not actually sure what we're calling it. We're going maybe with like Dice Buddies or some shit like that, where we're going to play tabletop games and stuff. We're starting off with some Dungeons and Dragons. So we're just going to go around and have everyone introduce themselves and their characters, and we'll start with Luke.
Hi. I'm I'm Luke. I'm assuming I will introduce my character as well.
Yeah, character.
For this game, I'm going to be playing Lokdarag Blackwood, a half-orc fighter sorcerer. And I don't know if do you want me to give a description or the backstory or
No, you don't have to give any backstory, but if you want to give like a short description, that works.
He is okay. So my character is going to be the spouse to another one of our players' characters who he rescued when he was because he's half orc. So when he came of age, he was instead exiled from his clan for being a part of a forbidden union. So he still knows his language and everything, but he doesn't have too many strong ties to his tribe. He became a mercenary and ended up helping a small village with a problem with a warg, which is why he now wears the pelt of the warg as like a trophy. But upon slaying the warg, he freed some of the people, and one of them was one of our other players, and they hit it off.
All right. I guess we'll jump to that other player then, Dylan.
Oh boy, hi, I'm Dylan. Okay, my character's name is Demir Blackwood. He's a warlock barbarian incubus. Let's just say he's short. I'm bad at describing things. Short demon thing. Sure, married Lockdrog. Here we go.
It's gonna be a lot of fun to say that.
No, that's why I made it so you can just say Lok.
Oh, okay.
The early part.
I think I'll try and play around with that a little bit. Have anything else to say, Dylan?
No.
No? Okay. And our final player, Brian?
I'm Brian, and I'm actually going to be playing a human monk by the name of Velroz. Decided not to give him actually a last name to follow a little bit traditionally to the I guess monk idea of not being attached, not worried about names. But but more to walk a disciplined path of self-improvement, but also to keep peace and, doing what he believes is right for the universe and using that universal power, hence the way of the astral self being used. And I just kind of found these two and just been with them ever since. Almost like a third wheel, But gonna be basically still walking that line while still benefiting myself, but also working together with them.
Beautiful. And I'm Brandon. I'm just going to be doing the whole game master thing. So I guess I'll be everybody else. And we're just going to talk a little bit about sort of what we're hoping to expect from this game. Takes place in a it's all for the most part homebrew, other than their classes and stuff like that. So it's not from any books, just kind of pulling from here and there. So stolen homebrew, because I didn't create any of this stuff. Anyways, it takes place in a world called Morumbria. It's a world that's just kind of overrun with monsters, and that'll be kind of the goal of our players here. They've been together for the last year or so, actually training in a monster hunter camp, so to speak, just kind of like in an arena, fighting monsters in training. And now when we do start to play, it'll take place with them on like their graduation day, I guess. And so that'll be their start of heading back out into the world and doing favors for people and whatnot. So yeah, I was kind of looking for doing like a monster of a week type deal, but I didn't want to play that game, so we ended up just doing Dungeons and Dragons, keeping a little bit more of the fantasy in there. Yeah, so it's gonna be interesting, hopefully.
So I mean, that's still always an option, like eventually we can always try the monster of the week thing, like you were saying.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we're definitely is hopefully planning on playing other games. So yeah, but yeah, I don't really know if I have anything much else to say about the world, because I don't know about giving away too much or anything like that. So
Yeah, like I was wondering about, not giving away too much from, or like our characters' backstories or something. Like maybe that should be explored in roleplay, or I was a little,
yeah, absolutely.
because I was wondering about that. Like, how much should I describe of my character?
And I think a lot of like backstory and stuff, if you have like too much from the get go, it kind of gets like, well, this is what happened, and this is what I this is what I wrote, so that's what happened, and that's what I want to explore. And you can do that, but I feel like sometimes the less you have written as far as backstory goes, the more flexible a character can be, anyways. So,
Which, I mean, I know Dylan and I wrote out backstories for our characters, but that helps us like at least reference, parts of their personality or things that have happened and stuff.
yes, yeah. I mean, I guess for the sake of not going too much into the world, other than the fact that it's just kind of being taken advantage of by monsters and stuff, I guess we could just start playing and whatnot.
Yeah, I'm down.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's get right into it.
All right. So, like I said, you guys have been fighting alongside each other in this arena, just taking on monster after monster for the greater span of a year. To think like the way I kind of described it to Brian, to Brian was kind of like the tuning exam from like Naruto. Like you're just stuck in this place, and you have to fight stuff.
I guess
But
like we somehow became a nice team as like uh Lok and Demir are kind of sticking together as a team, and they ended up picking up Velroz. Like, well, this guy's pretty good, you know. we make a nice little trio here.
yeah, exactly. So in this arena, there were several other teams all fighting towards the same goal. Some of those teams lost members due to them leaving to try and go find other monster hunter guilds or dying. And you guys just happen to be some of the top three students or cadets or whatever. And so you're kind of just you're here on your graduation day, just to kind of give you a layout of what's going on. The three of you are standing next to each other, whatever order, and you are looking at the announcer of your sort of graduation. His name is. My notes got closed. His name is Unit Director Calum. Just a 50-year-old-ish man. So he's got a little bit of gray hair going on, muscular build, medium height. And he's just gotten through telling you guys, well, I guess we can act some shit out. Let's do that.
Yeah. It's a role play.
It's a rule. Oh, let's see. Hold on. Okay.
Haha.
Damn it. The three of you have done extraordinarily well compared to a lot of the other students that we've had pass through here. So it is our pleasure in welcoming you into the pursuit. You've been kind of you've heard stories about the pursuit. It's kind of what the guild calls themselves. Obviously, they pursue in hunting monsters and whatnot. And he just goes on to say, we have your first assignment. So whenever you guys are ready, finish up any last minute details you need to work over, and we'll get you all suited up and ready to go on your first assignment here.
I mean, definitely potions.
Well, we have a few starter kits for you guys here. And he just has like three bags just kind of sitting in front of him, or he invites you all up to grab them. Inside you will find some survival kits along with some potions. There's going to be three minor potions of healing in each bag.
Okay, for each of us we get 3 potions then.
Yeah.
Okay. And that's the standard, like, 2d4 plus 2, I think?
I
is the basic. So. Yeah.
So, if you guys want to add that to your inventories.
Alrighty. Got potions. I'll go ahead and reach in and see the potions and then stuff those into my backpack.
And finally, depending on how well you guys do on your assignments, that's kind of how we will reward you. So make us proud, do everything you can to not let people die. That's a joke that always gets old. He kind of looks down at a piece of paper he has in front of him. We recently received a letter from the Baron of Gloom Haven. Their city is, well, he kept it brief. I'm not sure what for. But seems that he's put his entire city under a full-time curfew due to some sort of infestation. So he's requesting the assistance of the pursuit. As you guys would know, Gloom Haven is the nearest town to you. It's not even like a day's ride. You guys, basically, it's like Gloom Haven, and then right outside Gloom Haven is the Pursuits, their camp and their training grounds. So as soon as you guys are ready to go on that, well, I don't have anything further to say. You guys have done extraordinarily well, and we just want you to do us proud.
My character will grin. There is no failure. We will return successful.
I agree. We will have ourselves a great hunt. But first, before we leave, I would like to meditate, as it would be my last time here. And I fear that it will not be the same any time after this. And I will go off a short distance away, somewhere a little bit more quiet, and I'll meditate.
Okay.
I'll just
I
kind
love
of
the enthusiasm.
kind of rolls his eyes like, always with the meditating.
I love it. Almost sounding like a Garrosh or something from WoW.
I
love it.
I love it.
It's
beautiful.
no, I love it. It's getting me going. I'm so hyped right now.
I was kind of thinking about it, like I want to do something different, and I had asked Dylan, I was like, how do you think I should do like a deep growly voice? And he was like, yes, do it. I'm like, all right.
Definitely feeling it. Definitely. It's giving me a little. Never mind. Anyways. And unit director Caleb kind of leaves his little pedestal thing and returns to his quarters, basically leaving you guys to do what you need to do before you head on over to Gloom Haven. And that's one thing that I've always been really bad at is doing travel time.
Oh yeah, like what is it? Are we gonna do like, let me roll a certain amount of rolls and see if you encounter random monsters along the road, or we time skip, like you're just there.
I love time skip. I love it, but at the same time, like doing stuff on, I feel like it kind of depends. But this early on, I honestly, like I told Brian and Dylan, I didn't have too much prepared because I didn't know it was going to happen. So I just kind of,
We're doing it live, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm good with the time skip.
I mean, that's basic.
Before we continue, I'm gonna go check downstairs to see if my printer finished.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I mean, that's basically how I run my D&D games. Like, I've been pretty honest with my players about like, you know what? I didn't put a lot of preparation into this. Most of this stuff is just me pulling it out of a sack. Like, this is just on the fly, coming right out of my head. I have a little bit of preparation, but most of it is just off the cuff.
You can always do a mixture too. Time skip to where we're like approaching the area, approaching the city, town, whatever we're doing. And if we get there, especially at the right time, if we get there at nighttime when the curfew's supposed to be happening, things, monsters are afoot, that type thing.
So sort of the way he had it written down, it's a full-time curfew. Like no one's leaving their homes anytime.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's go.
And that would include us as well, right? Like we wouldn't be allowed out.
Well, you are members of the Pursuit, so monster hunters kind of have a little less.
A little bit of immunity to that. Well, especially because we've been hired, so
exactly.
we're basically like, like guards or whatever. We're kind of there to keep the peace. So
yeah. Oh yeah. The training you guys went through trained you in hunting all sorts of monsters and creatures. So people expect you to come to whatever they need to get done and do that for them.
We're there to help them feel safe.
So you guys you travel a little bit of ways, probably 2.5 hours, and you're just right out on the outside of Gloom Haven. And as you guys approach the front gate, I want you guys to roll a perception check for me. First rolls, everybody.
Oh, that's a 10, so 12.
12.
Yeah, I got a 12. We're
Velraz.
rolling perception, by the way, Dylan.
Okay.
Still getting used to the format here. Where's perception?
It's under wisdom.
You're gonna have your list of skills. It's gonna be like the longest list. At the top it'll say skill.
I got 15.
I got a 16.
16.
Yeah,
Okay,
13 plus 3.
Beautiful. So 16 and a 15, and even your 12, you're able to kind of see that the front gate is actually left open, just like wide enough for like one person to squeeze through. And the other thing you see is a lot of spider webs and cobwebs just kind of shriveled by the place.
And you said the gate was open with spider webs?
Yeah, spider webs, and then actually on some of the spider webs you see egg sacs. Some of them open, some of them not.
Oh.
that was the best sound to hear about that. Just
That's why.
Well, this looks interesting. I suppose we should let ourselves in and take a look around.
8-legged fiends. I hate spiders.
I love it.
That bad.
These groans. Not that bad, but not good either.
Well,
So I guess,
go ahead and walk in.
yeah, we'll climb out with my. I suppose I'll go. I mean, I'll go first with my big great axe in hand.
I'll go last.
Okay, so we got Locke, Demir, and Velraz. So, Locke, as you walk in, give me one more perception check, please.
17.
17? Beautiful.
Yeah.
So, just kind of walking in and scanning the area, you see on either side of the front gate, it's kind of like a long wall hallway type deal. And there's one body kind of all wrapped in web, hanging upside down, and then there's another man who's strung up in a web, but his body's not
I'll kind of poke them with the butt of my axe to see if they're alive inside.
Which one do you poke first?
The second one you said.
Second one?
Yeah.
So he is up a little bit. He's like strung up. So you're able to poke him with your axe, but he's not like next to the ground or anything. He kind of no. Oh, where'd she go?
Where did who go?
Oh, I need to get out. He kind of starts wiggling around. I'm gonna have you, Brian, since you talked to him, make just a charisma check for me, to see if you can kind of calm him down a little bit.
Charisma is not actually on this list. Interesting. Oh, there we go. Gotcha. Looks like I got a roll of 9.
9 plus anything?
No, 8 plus 1.
Oh, what do you say to him?
Just calm down and tell us what happened.
No, I gotta get out of here. And he actually rips free the top half of his body, and the bottom half of his body still stays strong, and his head swings, and he clocks himself out on the wall.
I love it.
and then he seems to be unconscious.
Well, should we get him down?
Yeah, I think we should get him down.
He shrugs. I suppose. Would I be able to like cut the webs with my
You
axe?
could because he swung down, you'd be able to grab his body and pull it if you wanted to. Just give me
okay.
a normal strength check to see if you can pull him from the webs.
Yeah, that's the one that I should be rolling. 14, so 18.
Oh yeah, you're able to pull him down, really quickly. So you're pulling him down. Demir, give me a perception check, please.
9.
Okay.
Woo!
Should be fun.
What's your AC?
Who's?
Demir's.
Oh,
I forgot to write that down.
what do you know? What kind of armor you're wearing?
It's the unarmored defense.
Oh, so what's your dexterity and constitution then?
My dex is 3 and then my constitution is 2, so 15.
Y'all gonna be some tanky fuckers. I think Velroz has like an 18 to AC. I got a 15.
Oh wow, I have 16 because I'm wearing chainmail.
All right, I'm not gonna hit any of you guys ever.
Oh no, you'll hit. I mean, monks always have a really high AC. They get like their wisdom and dexterity. If you pump those two, you're crazy.
So Demir, you feel a couple small pinches actually, just kind of like on your neck, and your back.
I think I just got bit by a few spiders.
Well, that's never a good thing.
I mean, that's upon hearing that, Loke will raise his axe and look, like, check around Demir and see if there's any hostiles.
As you turn, he's actually standing next to the first body, the one that was all wrapped around, and there's a there's a few baby spiders kind of crawling around that body, and some of them are dropping down on webs, and he does have a few around or on him. And I'm going to allow Demir to do something that I kind of wanted to, like, just like a different mechanic that I wanted to do, called shit. I had a name for it. There was a name for it. Basically, since this is like a small creature, you have a time to react and kind of like try and squish a few of them. So you just roll a 20 for me, and then there's basically like a 1 through 9, you don't get any of them. 10 through 15, you get some, and 16 through 20, you get all of them. Is basically what I was going for.
I got a 16.
16. Yeah. So the three that are on you're able to react enough and smash them with your hands. But there are a few others propelling down to you. And if you wanted to also take a time to react with your battle axe lock, I'll allow you to do so as well.
How big are these spiders that we're talking about?
Huntsman size. So big, but not huge.
Gotcha. So, like, in comparison to what kind of creature?
They are a tiny creature. That is what they're.
Okay, so they're like
said.
the size of like a house cat, sort of thing.
No, they're smaller than that. They're smaller than that.
Oh, okay. Ooh, that is a 19. Any kind of bonuses?
No, just
making
a
an
flat
attack?
like check to see
Okay.
how many you get.
I got pretty lucky and rolled a 19.
You just gotta take the broadside of your axe and swipe the few that are coming. You don't see any more. What do you guys want to do?
We need
I'd
to
say-
move. Grab him and let's go.
All right, I guess I will. I'll nod in agreement and pick the guy up and hoist him onto my shoulder.
Okay. And now we can refer to image one, the little map that I sent you guys.
Let's go.
So the town goes from right to left, so that narrow hallway is what you guys are in, down at the bottom of the picture.
Okay.
Oh, okay. We're just entering, basically.
Yeah, exactly. As you get in, it's the cobwebs are even thicker, and there's an abnormal amount of mist, even for Gloom Haven, built up in the city. Probably just due to the webs kind of keeping everything a little bit more dense. And as you get to that first entrance point, roll a stealth check for me, all three of you, with disadvantage.
I mean, I'm not really being stealthy. I pretty much, I don't really know the meaning of being stealthy.
So how would you roll it with disadvantage then?
Roll it. You can right click yours if you're rolling on the thing. You can right click it and then click disadvantage, and then it'll roll 2 and give you the smaller one.
Oh shit. I got 9 on mine.
Okay, 9.
I rolled 14. Yeah, so I have no dex bonus, so just a 14.
14. Okay, and Demir?
15.
15. Okay, so none of you
actually rolled.
So, like you guys just ran in with reckless abandon, because you're trying to take care of this man. One thing you not only didn't notice, but you attract the attention of is there is a giant spider, kind of at the on top of that building, across the way, and it does seem to notice you guys.
How big of a spider are we talking?
This one is giant. Here, let me get the little stat for you pulled up.
Is it punchable?
Oh yeah, I'm assuming if it's giant,
yeah.
it's like, what is it, like large sized?
It is
like it's
a giant spider,
a large
beast,
sized creature, or
yeah, it's a large beast.
Okay.
It notices you and it takes a couple steps off the building, and kind of lets out a few little guttural like ticks.
I mean, I'm dropping the guy and brandishing my axe.
He's the first to go.
If we're fighting, I don't need this. I don't need him weighing me down.
And real quick, I do need one perception check from each of you.
Woo! That's a 10. Yay!
Oh, excuse me. My perception came out as a 9. 6 plus 3.
I got a 16.
16. Demir, you notice as this spider starts crawling down from the building, you also notice 3 webbed like tunnels just kind of on either side of this little courtyard here, and out of them some giant wolf spiders start crawling. They're a lot smaller than the giant spider, but they're like dog sized.
Still a threat.
Still fun.
And
so it's 1 giant and 2 wolf spiders?
3 wolf spiders.
Oh, 3, okay.
And we are going to roll for that initiative.
Like back a little bit. We'll just nudge. There's 3 more spiders just out of the tunnels.
He just bares his teeth and goes, good, more to kill.
Okay.
Okay, so I should have totally grabbed a pen. I meant to, and then I didn't. So, I need you guys to roll initiative, please.
Oh boy. The thing that I will never do good at.
I got a 10.
I rolled a 2.
And then just post them in the chat here so I can see them.
Okay.
Not only do I have no dex bonus, but I rolled horribly.
Oh wait, you guys.
That is.
Hmm?
I thought you guys could hear me chewing. That's why I kept muting myself.
Don't worry about it. Everyone loves listening to crisps. Okay, so we're gonna start. So it'll go giant spider, Velroz. What's your dex bonus, Demir?
But
Plus
that's
3.
+3, yeah.
Okay, so they also have a +3. So who goes first in that? I don't actually know.
It's up to you.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
we'll
So
just-
you rolled a 7, Dylan?
No, I rolled a 10.
Okay,
I
so
didn't
your
know that.
initiative is 13 then.
Oh.
Oh, then you're good. You're good. Okay.
Okay, yeah, cool. That settles that.
Okay, so 17, 15, 13, 10, 2.
Wait. So wait a second here. So I hit the initiative on there, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you're saying it adds your dexterity modifier?
Yeah.
Oh, this is awkward.
What?
That's
Your
weird. So
initiative is +4.
yeah, so mine actually came out. The roll was 14, but it only did +1, but it came out as a. Oh, I'm an idiot. That's why. So okay, so humor me here. Initiative is 20, D20.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna manually add this one.
Okay. Let's do it.
We'll figure the rest out later. I did a completely wrong roll. Yeah, that sounds better. Came out as a 22.
Oh.
All right. So
Yeah, I did a saving throw for some reason. I don't know why. Don't ask me.
No worries.
Yeah,
No
so
worries.
that is that's a 20, a D20, excuse me. Rolled as an 18 with a +4 dexterity on it, so we got 22 now.
Beautiful.
I can math.
All right. So you're are you still third in pecking order?
Well, we kind of. I was technically following them when we entered in the place, but I don't know how we kind of entered in that main area, especially.
We'll
with
just keep
skill
that
check.
same pecking order, so that would make you second.
That's
So
Yeah,
to
that's
your
fine.
right, you have 2 wolf spiders, and to your left, you have 1, and then obviously you have the big giant spider in front of you, still kind of like half of its body still on the building, and the other half coming down.
Alrighty. Wait, so are you saying for me specifically, or just all of us?
Yeah, well, that would be for all of you.
Okay.
So 2 on the right, 1 on the left, giant spider in the center,
Behind
more
them.
towards the building.
Gotcha.
So it's your turn. You go first.
Which one is closest to me?
The 2 on the right would probably be the closest. Their tunnels were kind of like right next to the entrance. The one on the
Okay.
left is kind of near the like the beginning of that first brown patch of dirt, and then obviously the big one's just right there, like kind of next to the puddle.
Okay. I'll go ahead and are they within striking distance, or can I get to them in one
You-
roll, or?
So you probably have like 40 feet of movement because you have 40 speed.
Yep.
Because monk.
Yep.
You can definitely you can make it to them. They're only about 10 feet away from you.
Okay. I'll go ahead and go for the first one, whichever one of the two, I suppose.
Okay. Probably. So when you turn towards them, probably be the one on the right.
Okay. So for the farthest on the right, got it.
All right.
What do you need from me?
You say what you're gonna do, and then you try and do it.
Okay. I will go ahead and just charge up to him and just try and punch him straight in the face,
All right.
or in his eyes rather, because his eyes would be up front.
So just make that attack roll. So for with just your unarmed strike, it's gonna be D20 plus 6.
So let's see here. Oof. Dude, God, that's gonna hurt. 3 plus 6 being 9.
Yeah, just misses by a little
Oh,
bit.
well, you
Okay.
should. How are you? Okay. I wasn't. You should be getting. Are you adding your proficiency bonus to damage? Because I
That's a
think
good
you should
question.
just be adding dex. Like your damage is just your dice plus your dex. Because I think monks can do that. Like they can add their dex to their unarmed attacks.
Yeah, he has that. He has it all set up on D&D Beyond, so he has all of his pluses and stuff.
Okay. I was just making sure because like
Well,
+6 sounds
that's
a
plus
little
6 to
off.
Yeah.
hit. So it would be
Oh,
his
that was the
dexterity
hit, not
plus
the
his
damage.
proficiency bonus, which would be
Oh,
6.
I thought that was the damage. I'm like, oh damn.
Yeah. So yeah, that'll miss. So that'd be 9.
Okay. You have bonus actions and stuff that you can take if you want.
When I missed, what did the spider do? Did he back up, or
Oh no.
did I just not get him?
You just you kind of throw your punch, but it just kind of ducks a little bit. But it doesn't move or anything.
For the bonus action, can I swing with my other hand?
I think you have 2 weapon fightings. Yeah,
I
you
wish
can
I
swing with
knew
the
what I was
other.
doing. I'll go ahead and swing with the other hand. What is that for the roll, though?
It's going to be +6 to hit. It doesn't get any of your bonus damage.
Right. So another 20 plus 6. Go ahead and do that. And come on, give me something good. Yeah, that's 11.
11.
5
yeah,
plus 6.
that also misses.
Lovely.
So next in the turn order is going to be this big spider, and he's going to actually climb his way over to Locke, and he's going to take.
Let's go.
Just bring it.
He's going to take a bite at you. Roll that dice. Ooh. 9 does not hit for sure, right?
Yeah, I have a 16 AC.
Okay, yeah. Spider has no bonus actions, so that's gonna be the giant spider's turn. Then we go to Demir.
Oh boy. So are any of the wolf spiders close to me?
Yeah, they're all 10. The 2 on the right are about 10 feet away from you, and the one on the left is about 15 feet.
Alright. Woo, okay, I'll do Toll the Dead on one of them.
That
Target
sounds
must
awesome.
succeed on a wisdom saving throw or take 1d8 necrotic damage. If the target is missing any of its hit points, it takes a 1d12 necrotic damage.
So it has to roll a wisdom saving throw?
Yeah.
8.
It rolled. Oh.
It rolled an 8.
Okay, so yeah, that would fail. So it takes a D8 necrotic.
6.
6? Okay. And you said that was the one on the
Alright.
left?
First blood.
Exactly. I love it.
Pretty much.
Yeah, that's all I'm gonna do.
A 6.
Cool, that was my turn.
Alright. We're going to jump to the 3 wolf spiders. The one that Velraz just attacked is going to take a little chomp at him.
Bring it on.
Yep,
These
bites.
fists are ready.
17 to hit.
Oof.
I think that just misses you, yeah.
Yeah, armor class 18.
I see some nerfs coming in the future.
The nerf pet's coming.
Yep. Either that, or Brandon's gonna have to buff up the enemies.
Yeah. For
We're gonna be like, damn, they're really strong.
Okay, so that's that one's turn, and the one next to it is going to also take a bite at you. For rolled a 19. I think that just hits. 18 is your AC?
I have 18.
Yeah.
Yay.
Well, there we go.
Alright. So it's
Probably gonna get me killed.
Nah. You take 3 points of piercing damage, but I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
What? Constitution save. If I did this right, I used the Constitution saving throw on the site there.
Mm-hmm.
It was 20 plus 3.
Hot damn.
Oh,
Okay.
you rolled a nat 20? Holy shit. Okay, there you go. Yeah, because for you, monks are only proficient in strength and dexterity saves, so you would just add your con bonus to the roll.
Okay, so you were going to take some poison,
Yeah.
a lot of poison damage, but you're only going to take 2 points of poison damage because you succeeded. So, 2 points of
Okay.
damage to you, sir.
Wait, so wouldn't it be Wouldn't it be 5 though?
I rolled a 5.
No, what
You-
I'm saying.
And you succeeded on the saving throw, so you're taking 2. Because you take half
Okay.
as much on a successful save.
Okay, so we're going with 2. Got it. So we got only 2 poison damage done.
And
Yeah.
there was 3 piercing, wasn't it?
Yeah, and 3
Yeah, that's
piercing. Oh, 5 total.
So-
Is that what you were saying?
that's what I was referring to.
Oh, okay, yeah, yes. And then
Gotcha.
the other wolf spider on the left is going to crawl over to Locke as well. A little bit closer. 14 misses.
Die.
so we go to our fighter's turn.
All right. Let's do this.
Go get that axe swinging.
13, so 19 to hit the giant spider.
Oof.
Pretty sure that does it, yeah.
This. Okay. 9. 13 damage.
Okay. You take off a couple of its legs and it kind of falls to its side. It lets out a couple more of those guttural ticks.
But it's still alive.
Yeah, but it does not look good.
You know what? I'm gonna. Damn, I kind of don't want to, but I kind of want. I'm gonna do it just because.
Let's go.
It would be fun for him. I'm gonna use my action surge. Okay, so that's a 15. Oh yeah, that's gonna hit because that's 21 then. And then we'll roll damage. A 6, so 10 extra damage.
Oof.
So he swings once with his great axe and then quickly recovers and just slams it down again.
Yeah. So you come down again and you chop off the other 2 spider legs closest to its head, and it's kind of its head is kind of laying on the floor and it's kind of like pushing itself forward with the back 4 legs. And
Nothing creepy.
It is not doing good at all. And then we're top of the order with 22 man.
22 man. I'll go ahead and you're gonna have to help me out through this, like
No
everything.
worries.
But to activate my arms,
Okay, so
let's get the arms
the
going.
arms should be a bonus action key point, I believe. And then it says, yeah, as a bonus action, you can spend 1 key point to summon arms of the astral self. When you do so,
Okay.
each creature of your choice that you can see within 10 feet must succeed a dex saving throw. So 13 is your DC to beat, or take 2d4 force damage.
Gotcha. So I'd have to do that on my bonus action though.
Yeah, you can use bonus actions whenever you want.
Okay, I'll go ahead and do that first then. What rolls do you need on me for that one again?
You don't need to roll anything when you put them on. I have to roll dex saving throws for assuming the 2 wolf spiders that you're next to.
Is the giant spider within 10 feet of him?
I think it'd be just out of range if I remember.
It's just out of range.
It's still chilling like halfway on the
Yeah,
building.
it's probably it's about the same distance as the other spider is.
It came into melee to attack me,
That's true.
and it is pretty big. So I don't know if like part of it would be within that range or not.
That's a branding call right there.
Yeah.
I think it would be just a little bit out of reach.
Okay.
Just for what I was kind of visually had in mind. But the other 2 are going to have to roll this dex save.
Roll that dex saving throw. Uh-oh.
My NPCs suck. So
They're about to get destroyed.
go ahead and roll your 2d4.
Rolling 2d4.
Pyramids.
I got you.
Okay.
Any modifiers on that, or do you just want it flat?
It says it's just 2d4 force damage.
Yeah, it's just
Okay.
a flat damage.
So that would be a total of 7.
Good lord. Okay.
Oof.
They also don't look good, and it kind of actually pushes them back 5 feet each.
This astral arms pop out and just fucking smack both of them. Just
Yeah, they only fly back 5 feet, so you can still punch them with your astral arms from where you are.
Let's go. I'll go ahead and do my actual roll now,
Okay.
or actual move. I'll go ahead and attack the farthest right one again.
Okay.
So with the arms though, how does that get added on to?
Since you can still use your dexterity, it'll be the exact same as if you were to do just like your regular punches.
So I need to roll for hit, right?
Yes.
Okay, so for this one, would it be Dex added onto it or Wisdom?
Yeah, it'll still be your +6.
Okay.
Yeah, you get to choose with this, but I mean, I'm assuming they're both +4s.
I rolled with the Arms of Astral Self using Dexterity attached to it to hit, and that will be 15.
That'll hit.
Oh god, let's go. Now I got to roll for damage.
Yes, sir.
I'm excited. Let's go. Using the one that's on there, the 1d4 plus 4, it's going to be a 5.
Okay. What happens to this creature?
Is that enough to finish it off?
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. So I'm gonna basically like shadow boxing the arms. I'm going to basically bring my fist up and bring it straight down to the ground, and it's going to mimic the same move, taking the spider's head and just going straight to the ground and smashing it.
The spider does that, and it smashes, and a bit of blood spurts out beneath your astral fist. Then I think that ends your turn.
Let's go.
So we are on to Giant Spider, who is actually technically knocked prone, and it can't get up because it doesn't have anything to balance itself up. So it's going to kind of just try and use its back legs to push and lunge and try and bite at your ankles. Block. Gonna roll that with some disadvantage. Oh. Okay, lucky on the disadvantage. Okay. Yeah, it's gonna take a bite and yeah, it misses. It misses pretty hardly. So that's going to go to Demir's turn.
I'm gonna go for the one that I did Toll of the Dead on earlier and try to slash at it with my claws, both of them.
Okay.
Both claws. Oh boy. Do you want me to roll 2 d20s for that, or just one?
Two separate attacks. Yeah.
Alright. First one is 15 without anything added to it.
Okay, that hits.
And the second one, a nat 20.
Oh, beautiful.
Ooh.
All right.
Roll those damage die, please.
Okay, so the first one is going to be 7.
7.
Then the second one is also 7.
Okay, so your first one, actually, well, just tell me what happens to this spider on your first claw attack.
Just gonna, lunge forward and, just, claw at it,
Scratchy, scratchy.
Yeah, just scratchy.
So
Kind of
yeah,
like a cat with a toy.
you're able to kind of just take your claws and kind of like pierce it through its head, and it just kind of falls limp on your hand. So you got this spider attached to your hand that's limp.
Ugh.
Anything else you can do?
Is it dead?
Oh yeah, it's dead.
I think that's gonna be my turn.
Okay. Then we have
Big spider.
the one last wolf spider that's next to our monk, and it's going to it's going to walk up to you and take a little bite. Oh my god. And it's going to bite at you, but at your kind of like your leg, but you're just able to kind of lift your leg up before it snaps on. And then we have our fighter.
Okay. So the giant spider is still alive, is it?
Yes.
All right. We'll just go ahead and go for that. Okay. 12 plus 6, so 18.
18 hits.
Roll for damage. Oh, 8.
8.
Yeah.
How do you dispatch this spider?
I mean, as it's struggling to even move and survive, I'm just bringing my axe down, just right into what would be its head.
And that what would be its head kind of rolls from the rest of its body as the back
It's
two
kind
legs
of
give out and the body slumps to the ground with a nice audible thud. Um, and we just have our last wolf spider, but we're at the top of the order with Monkey Monk.
Monkey Monk, let's go. Monkey Man. Let's go. I will. Give me a sec here. How much time has gone by
We've
between
had
my last turn and this turn?
6 seconds.
Oh, okay, so it's all happened pretty quick. All right, cool. So I still got my arms out then.
Yeah.
Let's go. I will go for the left spider, or the one that was to the left.
Okay.
And I will go ahead and basically get back up in its face. So I'll go that extra 5 feet, I believe it was, and I'm going to, I will go ahead and hit with normal hit, or unarmed strike rather. So
no, your little magic arms.
Yeah, I know. Don't worry, that's coming up. Don't worry. So to hit was 14.
To hit is 14. That's gonna do that.
These NPCs are weak. I'll probably get killed by one. Don't worry. I will go ahead and roll damage here. Damage is 7.
7. Okay. How does this big boy go?
Oof. Let's go. I will do the same thing, but yeah, you know what? Let's do the same thing. I like squashing spiders. I come down with my fist and just bring it straight down on him, again squishing him and just dispatching him quickly.
It squabbles a little, it shivers a little bit under your astral fist, and then falls limp like the giant spider just did. And you guys have completed your first combat.
Let's go!
So you guys conclude this combat, and you hear the front door to that building in front of you open up, and a man pops out from behind the giant spider. Man, I watched you guys from the window. You sure dispatched those spiders real quick. I'm guessing you're from the pursuit.
And you didn't come to help us.
What was that?
And you didn't come to help us.
I'm not a fighter, but no, I did not come to help you. Didn't look like you needed it.
We most certainly didn't. But they're dispatched, so tell us what is going on here.
Alright, well, I will happily do so. If you guys want to come on inside, I'll explain everything inside there.
Very well.
Just nods and follow.
As you walk in, you see there's a sign just kind of hanging from the building that says Hunters. It just says Hunters Guild on it.
Ah. So this is basically our peeps.
So, anyways, about a week ago, these spiders just showed up out of nowhere. I'm not exactly sure, and they've kind of just taken over the whole town. So, Baron has, he's made everyone stay inside their homes. We were waiting on you guys, so we're real happy you're here. And based off what you guys did to the spiders out there, I think we'll be rid of this problem real quick. Oh,
Few enemies can pose a challenge.
My name is Budry, by the way. I kind of run the Hunter Center here.
You run the Hunter Center, and you're not a fighter?
I do all the paperwork and give out the quests and the assignments. Kind of like a desk man, if you will.
So what you're saying is that you're a glorified secretary?
I don't know why you guys have to be so rude about this. This is common amongst all the hunter guilds, but okay. Not much for talking nicely, I see.
We're not hired for our personality. We're hired to take care of your problem.
Okay. Well, our problem is these spiders, so since we're going to skip the formalities here, if you guys want to go ahead and head on out and take care of the rest of this town for us, that'd be pretty wonderful.
Let's get to work.
With pleasure.
I'd like to get this done quickly. Spider bites are really itchy.
And also, once you guys are all done with this, we have plenty of other work that needs to get done around here. So I'm sure your unit director told you that we'd have some more work for you. I hope.
Actually, he didn't really tell us much. So here we are.
Oh, it's probably because he was real nervous. Talking for the first time on a recorded podcast. Anyways.
Let's go.
We do have lots of extra work for you guys, so take care of us and we'll take care of you, yeah?
Sounds
That seems
fine.
fair.
Alright, well, what I can tell you is there's nothing left here in this little courtyard, so you're just going to want to go, and he has you a town map. It's the same exact one that I have here for you. You're going to want to go, well, if you come into the city, you're going to want to go up to the right and head into a town center there. Kind of up where the well is. I would check out Cedric's Inn and kind of start with them and see what they need to have done. That's all I can really do for you. I haven't been able to leave this building in quite some time, so I don't know what the town's looking like.
We'll get it done.
Thank
And
you.
I will open up the door to just basically bolt out of there.
Yeah, just follow outside.
So you guys head around the corner up to the left, since you're going straight from that building. And this part of the city is just you thought the other part of the town had a lot of webs and stuff. The floor is covered in web as well.
Oh,
This almost reminds me of home.
wouldn't want to live in a place like this.
This is interesting to say the least. Let's just get it
Very
over with.
familiar. We had a lot of stuff like this in the Abyss.
I'd say we proceed forward.
Roll a perception check for me, whoever's in the front of you guys.
I left the place first, so I was thinking me, but do you... I don't really know the order.
I would agree
I
with
mean,
that.
yeah, if you want.
See what happens. Let's just see what happens. Let's go ahead and do... So, perception check, 9 plus 3 being 12.
9 plus 3 being 12. You don't really see anything, or rather hear anything, but what you do see is a giant spider. You see a few legs coming out of the well there, and it makes it makes some of those guttural ticks as well. And then to the right of that building that says Cedric's, another giant spider drops down, makes a few of those ticks, and then a wolf spider comes out of the well as well. And then there's one thing else that you guys notice. There are about 20 of those little spiders crawling around your guys' legs.
Oh.
And we will end that episode there.
Oh,
Oh.
little teaser there. Okay. Let's go.
Hey, this is Brandon, just at the end of the episode. Just wanted to thank you if you made it this far. I know it was super bumpy, but you know what? We have one new player and all that stuff, so we're just rolling with the punches as they come. So stick with us if you like, and give this video a like, and feel free to subscribe if you like. But not gonna do too much of that. Just want to thank you if you made it this far, and we'll see you on the next episode.